And welcome back. And now I'm going to start with my chest workout. I'm going to start with I'm going to be doing the wide grip flat bench press on this workout, and I'm going to start with 3 to 4 sets of 20 reps, and I'm going to complete these 3 to 4 sets with the weight that I can do for around 22, 23, 24 reps. So I'm leaving few reps in reserve, and the weight that I'm going to be using is 62.5 kilograms. I think that, I don't know, I have few reps in reserve, and after I complete the first 3 to 4 sets, I'm going to do 3 to 4 sets again, but this time with 15 reps, and then I'm going to finish with 3 to 4 sets of 10 reps. And these are not warm-up sets. The 20 reps per set, these are not warm-up sets. I'm just leaving a few reps in reserve. I'm just ending with high reps per set. And also about the 15 reps per set, again, they are not warm-up sets. They are not warm-up sets. I'm leaving a few reps in reserve. I'm training hard. I'm going to take every set very close to failure, but not to failure. So let's start training. On these training vlogs, I'm not only going to talk about training only. I'm going to talk about a lot of different topics like motivation, being consistent, laziness, mindset. I'm going to talk about a lot of different things that I care about. For example, motivation. Relying on motivation, in my opinion, is a very bad idea, because you're not going to be motivated all the time, only at first, and sometimes you're going to feel motivated, especially after taking some time off from training. You're going to feel motivated, but that's not going to last a lot. That's not going to last a very long time, so you can't rely on motivation alone to stay consistent and make progress. So that's why instead you have to forget about motivation and actually focus on staying consistent, even when you're feeling lazy and you don't want to go to the gym, or you don't want to train at home. You should be doing that. I feel lazy all the time, to be honest. I'm very lazy even now, but I have to. I know that I have to. If I want to make progress, I will have to do that. I will have to stay consistent. I will have to cook the right foods. I will have to eat them. And I'm very lazy with everything. So learn from me. Try to don't rely on motivation. Stay consistent. So let's start the second set. I'm going to keep using that weight, 62.5 kilograms for 20 reps. So let's start. Again, I'm using a wide grip. To work the chest, get that nice stretch. The pump is crazy. The pump is making my sets, my reps very challenging at the end. Everything is just so pumped up that it's very hard to do a rep. I'm telling you, these 20 rep sets, they are very hard, and I believe that I'm just not used to training with higher reps, but I will get used to training with the higher rep ranges. And I think that a lot of people make the mistake of just sticking to only one rep range, for example doing the 8 to 12 rep range, or just doing 10 reps on all sets, or just doing 15 reps per set. And I think that we should use all the tools in the toolbox to really trigger a lot of muscle growth. I think that we need to be training with different rep ranges in a training week or a month, or just in a day. You can mix rep ranges, and I'm telling you, these 20 rep sets are very hard, they're very challenging, especially at the end. When everything is just pumped up, it's very hard. Okay, third set. And now let's start with the 15 rep sets. I'm going to do 3 to 4 sets of 15 reps. I'm going to complete 15 reps on all 3 or 4 sets, and I increase the weight to 70 kilograms. And I hope that doing 15 reps per set is going to be easier, because the 20 reps per set, even with a few reps in reserve, they were very hard, especially at the end. I'm just not used to training with higher reps. I hope that this higher rep training is going to help me look bigger most of the day, because if you're not training, you usually look small, you look smaller, and when you start training again, even with 10 rep sets, 8 rep sets, 9 rep sets, whatever, you just look bigger for some reason. I don't know why, glycogen or something like that, but you just look bigger, and I hope that this higher rep training is going to help me. So let's start the second set of 15 reps. Okay, and this is going to be my last set, and then I'm going to start with the 10 rep sets, and you should give this style of training a try, because if you're not used to training with high reps, they're going to be very challenging, and the pump is just crazy, but you're going to look way bigger after you finish with your training. So, and the higher reps, they're going to make you stronger on the lower reps per set. because the high-reps are very hard, so you're going to appreciate the lower reps if you're used to training with lower reps, because some people train exclusively with higher reps, but everyone should be using a variety of rep ranges. We shouldn't just stick to one rep range only, because some people train with one rep range only. So let's start. I can't even flex. I seriously can't even flex because of that pump. And now it's finally time for the 10 rep sets. I'm happy that I was able to finish my 3 sets of 20 reps and then my 3 sets of 15 reps, and to be honest, they were very hard, especially the 20 rep sets. And I was fresh, I was very fresh, and it was very hard even with leaving a few reps in reserve. It was very hard. High rep sets, they are not easy. You might be using a lighter weight, but it's very hard. But I think that I'm going to get used to training with high reps and things are going to get easier. But I'm just so used to training with lower reps per set, and I'm just very strong on 10 rep sets because the pump is not as much and the fatigue is not as much too. So I'm using 77.5 kilograms and I'm going for 10 reps. I feel like I reach failure faster with less reps when I'm doing higher reps per set. I don't know why. My body, my muscles are not used to higher reps, or it's just genetics or lack of training with higher reps, I don't know. But I'm much stronger on lower reps per set. about my bulk, I probably bulk for a few months, and when I reach a point that I'm not gaining any more weight, or I just can gain more weight. When I reach that point, I'm just going to stop my bulk and I'm going to start cutting. And this time I'm going to do a slower cut, but a slower but longer cut. And I'm going to get cleaner. So let's start. I think that's going to be my second set. Second set of the 10 rep sets. And I might do more sets with the 10 rep sets. A very good set. And I think that this is going to be my third set of 10 reps on the wide grip flat bench press, and I might do some more sets just to get some more muscle growth, because doing more volumes up to a point leads to more muscle growth if you if that is on point, if nutrition is on point, if you're eating enough calories. And if you're not eating enough calories, you're probably not going to grow that much, especially if you are losing weight. Then you're not going to gain any muscle, and that's going to lead to problems if you're doing very high volumes. But if diet is on point, you're eating enough calories, and your food quality is very high, you're eating whole foods, a lot of carbs and protein, then you're going to gain a lot of muscle mass. And yeah, so let's start. And excuse me, I'm still learning English, and I'm just not 100% comfortable recording myself, so that's why I sound like that.